Secrets are found behind every fold, and today we're going to unfold them all so you don't miss a single one. Stop spinning around so you can hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications unless you want King Ollie to fold you up like Bowser. Here you have the 25 secrets of Paper Mario, the Origami King. Paper Mario has a very particular chauffeur, none other than his brother Luigi, who in Paper Mario, the Origami King, boasts about having a fancy cart. This cart already appeared in Color Splash, but its origin is none other than Mario Kart, as it couldn't be otherwise. It's the colored green standard cart equipped with a super glider. We wonder if it's made of cardboard from Nintendo Labo. The game's battle system is quite original. First, you have to solve a donut-shaped puzzle, and then attack as in previous Paper Mario games. The development team showed how they came up with it, even recreating models to simulate the boss puzzle battles. Nostalgia is Nintendo's favorite weapon, and they use it over and over again in their games. In this Paper Mario, they've recreated Princess Peach's castle from Nintendo 64. At the entrance, you can hear its iconic song. And once inside, you'll find the hall and the stairs with the sun painted on the floor. What you never knew until now is that this mosaic was a deadly trap, although in the Super Mario movie, it's used as a three-dimensional map. Bowser's castle is decorated with paintings of the person he loves the most, himself. If you look closely, these paintings are reimagined artworks from previous Super Mario games. For example, you can find Puzzle and Dragons Bowser with crossed arms, or even the face of the Bowser painting from Super Mario 64. The Valumentals are probably based on the four symbols of the Chinese mythology. They are the Azure Dragon of the East, the Vermilion Bird of the South, the White Tiger of the West, and the Black Tortoise of the North. It's not entirely accurate because instead of the paper elemental tiger, we have a bear. But hey, it's also white. The retro soundbox accessory gives Mario a different sound style. Based on the 8 bits of the original Nintendo, when walking, you'll hear the sound of the Donkey Kong game. And from Super Mario Bros., you'll hear the sound of getting hit when shrinking and the jumping sound. Something similar happens with some badges in Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door and with Piccolo Pixel from Super Paper Mario. Ollie is carrying out a super epic task, crafting 1,000 origami cranes to make a wish. But do you know why? There's a Japanese legend that says whoever makes 1,000 paper cranes can make a wish, like the healing of an illness or a prosperous life. This legend became more popular after World War II, when Sadako Sasaki fell ill from nuclear radiation and, hoping to cure herself, began folding 1,000 cranes. She managed to make 644 before she died, but her friends continued the work until they reached 1,000. To this day, paper cranes have become a symbol of peace that reminds us of Sadako's sad story and the terrible consequences of war. King Ollie's evil behavior originates from something written on him during its creation. It may seem trivial, but everything has a reason, and in this case, it's very profound. Origami is an art, and it's forbidden to use pencils, glues, or scissors for its creation. That's why Ollie feels very bad for being painted. Besides, the game bosses are office supplies because in the art of origami, these tools are the devil. At the beginning of the game, inside the graffiti underground, you can see drawings of Mario and Peach painted on the wall. If the player returns after completing the game, more graffiti is added. The full set of pictures depicts Bowser attacking and defeating Mario, Luigi, and the Toads, only for Princess Peach to defeat him with her parasol. In Shroom City, there's a snippet that proposes a very interesting challenge to Mario. He asks a question and gives 4 answers to choose from. We're not gonna think too much about the sense of the question, but the way it's answered and the snippet's reaction is a reference to the popular TV game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
You're absolutely right!
The tram ride with Bobby can be enjoyable and pleasant, or a nightmare. If you tell him he can't come with you, awkward conversations will ensue for both Bob-omb and Olivia. Additionally, Bobby will say the phrase "Thinky Thinky Panic," referencing the video game Yumikoyo Doki Doki Panic, in which Bob-omb appeared for the first time. In the maintenance room of Shogun Studios, there are two masks, Samus's helmet from the Metroid series and Donkey Kong's head. When you put them on, Mario will imitate both characters, although they don't actually serve any purpose. Paper Mario: The Origami King hides numerous references to his predecessor, Color Splash. The shy guy inside Shogun Studios' restaurant will be drinking with a straw, a reference to the shy guys that absorbed color in the Wii U game. The paintings in Overlook Tower correspond to the circus and the ship that appear in Color Splash. In the photo studio, there is a picture of a member of the Red Rescue Toad Squad. Additionally, some 3D models and music from Color Splash have been reused in the Origami King, like the giant fan that clears the sea mist or the steaks from the desert fridge. The Origami King also hides references to original Super Mario Bros. In addition to the retro soundbox, you can find a flagpole that resembles the goal of Super Mario Bros. Levels. In an Overlook Tower, before fighting the Guardian of the Red Streamer, there is an 8-bit Super Mario drawn on the floor. Any The Legend of Zelda fans here? The Great Sea is largely based on the overworld of the same name in The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. You'll receive a sea chart and have to find islands to mark them on the map. Some have a shape similar to those in Zelda, like Scuffle Island, Full Moon Island, Heart Island, or the Sea Tower, referencing the Tower of the Gods. Also, you have to search for treasures marked with an X. I wonder where the Triforce is. Diamond Island is submerged just like Hyrule Castle, but the good part comes when you explore it. After getting into the Island Dome, you'll have 3 challenges with the names Power, Wisdom, and Courage respectively, a reference to the 3 powers of the Triforce represented by the goddesses Din, Nehru, and Faror. It's clear that Nintendo has thought more than once about making a Paper Zelda game. The climbing mechanic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is referenced when a toad climbing on cliff in Autumn Mountain tells Mario that it would be more difficult to climb the cliff if it was raining, just like in this game where Link slides down cliffs if he climbs them while it is raining. Inside the Princess Peach cruise, besides enjoying a delicious peach tea, you can find different paintings of the princess referencing previous games in the Paper Mario saga: Paper Mario 64, The Thousand-Year Door, Super Paper Mario, Sticker Star, Color Splash, and the Origami King. The song Thrills at Night, performed by Mario and the Faceless Toads to persuade the Guardian of the Yellow Streamer to dance with them, seems to be inspired by Michael Jackson's Thriller. It features a similar rhythm, zombies as companions, and the background screams. A group of toads surrounding a cactus in the scorching sandpaper desert say the lines, "Morbid stuff, huh? Free at last," and "I need closure" when pulled from the ground. These lines are a reference to the 2019 album Morbid Stuff by Canadian punk band Pop, including the songs Morbid Stuff, Free at Last, and Closure. The final battle between Bowser and Origami Ali is based on the popular Japanese origami sumo wrestling, where players hit the board with their fingers to knock down the opponent's origami sumo wrestler. The sombrero guy from Autumn Mountain may have been planned to be a temporary party member, just like Spike and Bone Goomba, but was left out. Altering the code through save file hacking makes the character fully functional. Time for an explosive secret. If you visit the photo studio before going to the Sweet Paper Valley, you can take photos with Bobby as a souvenir. After his tragic death, if you return to the studio, Bobby will appear as a spirit in the new photos you take. If you inspect the steering wheel of the Princess Peach cruise ship with Bobby, he will tell us that he wants to be an admiral, a reference to Admiral Bobbery from the Thousand-Year Door. The development team must have really liked the plumber's first game, because part of the water temple is based on Mario Bros. You'll come across crabs, sometimes coming out of the sides like in the original game. Additionally, during battles, they are weak against POW blocks, flipping them over and making the job easier, just like it was possible to do in Mario Bros. The world of Paper Mario: The Origami King collects numerous cultural references and inspirations. In the Big Show Theater, you can hear the Swan Lake song and even a rock version. The lamp that captures you, along with Luigi, and the cave that emerges from the desert are a reference to Aladdin's lamp and the Cave of Wonders. The Super Marino is inspired by the steampunk aesthetic of the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Sangri Spa is a reference to Shangri-La, the land of permanent happiness. Paper Mario: The Origami King hides a final sequence that can only be seen if you complete the game 100%. By doing so, the save file will change from having a silver star to a gold one and unlocks a special sequence where Olivia and Ollie end up sitting, ruling over the origami castle, together and happy. There are 2 more extra challenges: not getting a single game over throughout the entire game and not equipping any battle accessories. If the player manages to complete them, it will be rewarded with a golden fist and a golden heart. Do you know more secrets about Paper Mario: The Origami King? Subscribe to our channel so you won't miss the next videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.